I just want to come back to something you said, where you said, Sandeep, you're not excited by what is fashionable. You know, there needs to be a solid case for a long-term investment and not just a story that, of course, founders will have to tell and promoters will have to tell. In that case, what is looking solid to you right now? What are the spaces that are looking interesting and one that has a lot more potential left to be unlocked?
So if I have to look at very, very important in what background we are talking about. We are talking about a global turmoil sort of background where tariff war drama is going on, geopolitical noise or narrative is on higher side. With that background, I will prefer to play domestic stories. Okay, so I'll very, very focus and believer that currently the large infra names will do very well. Okay, PSU is a theme which will come back in a big way, is already back in the game. We also like hospitality as a space. Then we like consumption names. Okay, again, consumption is a very vague thing and very broad thing. So you have to identify individual stocks, not even sector. I think because 2025 is about stocks, not about sector. You will, in the same sector, few stocks will do very well and few stocks will not do well. That's the reason I'm saying it's about stocks, things you 25. Energy as a theme, we remain very constructive. And maybe it's despite noise which is there about related to pharma, we think Indian pharma, India generic company particularly, because US has no option but to buy US in generic from India. Okay, and hence we remain very constructive on pharmaceutical as a space. So these are the areas which we like to think. We have been avoiding IT right from January. We don't have anything. We think even from the current levels, financial services from which we believe in, particularly the insurance sector looks very good to us. NBFC we have been talking about for a while. Relative to the banks, we think bank has potential to underperform the financial services index. So maybe NBFC and insurance will outperform the banks going forward also. So there's a thesis we have to identify. As I said, overall BFSI looks good, but we think private sector bank is grossly overowned space, most admired space. Now you can compare valuations are attractive, but relative to global markets, the P deterioration happens. So I like to participate where we think there's a great opportunity and my downside is limited. It's very difficult to gauge okay exact bottom, but we are seeing now they're in neglected territory and something is changing, the numbers are improving. I like to participate in these things rather than saying that something which is very expensive, grossly admired territory stock, grossly overowned stake name, but they are the talk of the town. Those are the names I will avoid.
Definitely. The talk of the town doesn't mean it's going to shine in your portfolio. Thank you so much, Sandeep Tandon, for speaking with us. Always a pleasure to have you on.
Thanks for inviting.